Hey traders, Trader Tim here, coming to you from TJMacTrading.com. Wanted to talk a little bit today about using multiple time frames in your trading. Whether you're a day trader, swing trader, trend trader, it's important to use multiple time frames to establish the support and resistance levels that you may occur on the specific time frame that you're trading. So what I have here in front of me is a 2-year chart, a weekly chart, just of the SPY here. And we can see that across the weeklies, we have been in nice uptrends since about the bottom of March. Technically, the uptrend began at the first higher low that was put in, which is debatable, but we did have a higher low here, one here, right here, here, and then continuing up all the way to where we are now, where we've been moving sideways. So the first thing I like to do each night is go through and take a look at the weekly chart, see how we're doing across the longer term time frame. And remember, this last bar here is this current week, so it really is not valid until the candle closes. So whenever you're looking at time frames on a candlestick chart, you want to make sure that you don't weigh in too much on the current bar if it has not closed yet. Then what I like to do is go in here to a daily chart, and the same thing, daily chart of the SPY here, and we can really see the higher highs and higher lows that have been put in, and then we can see this chop period for the last month or so that we've been in that's simply gone nowhere. We've simply moved sideways. Volume has kind of been mixed here, no real strong direction either way. A couple spikes here, and then a couple low weeks here during the Thanksgiving week and things like that. So volume is a little bit choppy, but again, continuing with the higher highs and higher lows until we reach this sideways chop consolidation here. Then what I like to do is go in, maybe say a 10 or 20 day hourly chart, and take a look at the intraday price action. So we see we've had a lot of gap action going on, but we really have not moved anywhere in this last couple weeks here. We've just gone sideways. Then what I like to do, I use a 60-minute and I go down to a 30-minute. And the 30-minute just breaks it down a little bit more. I use the 30-minute for market profile, which I've talked about in other videos, and I'll probably talk about in future videos. And it just gives us a little bit more breakdown of the intraday price action. I like to use a 15-minute to look at the daily price action, and we can zoom in here to the last few days, and you can really see the topping tails that we've had towards the highs here. We haven't been able to push to new highs, and then as we get towards the lows, the bottoming tails. So really an indication of chop and indecision by both the bulls and the bears. It's just been a struggle. Now when I place my day trades, I use a 5-minute time frame, and I find this time frame to be the most effective for my trading style. So zooming in here, we can just pick one day on the SPY. This was December 7th, it looks like here. And from the open here, we can see, again, moving sideways, but there are a lot of intraday setups as far as if you're looking at certain candlestick patterns, maybe hammers, inverted hammers up here. There's a lot of price patterns that you can identify. Especially yesterday here, we had a nice little triangle pattern that not much follow through, but we did get a little break to the downside, chopped around through lunch, and then broke down in the afternoon. And then for those of you that do the extremely short time frames, if you were to go to a 2-minute, we can really begin to see the chop that goes on and the extremely quick price movements that happen. So looking at yesterday again, the 7th here, let's see, we can see that within that 5-minute candle we have 2.5 candles, and it's even a bigger mess and filled with more noise. So like I said, I like to stick with a 5-minute time frame for my day trading, but if you do go down to smaller time frames, just remember that there's a lot more noise, and it's always best to go out to the longer time frames and hold more weight there, then go to the shorter time frames. So check out the blog for more updates.